Hello everyone, I hope you're feeling young, sexy and free. I have some really appalling news. I booked a vet appointment about a month out to get him groomed. Just like a little butt hair trimming, maybe a claw buffing. He's bald. Now the good thing is I think he's as confident as ever. The bad thing is he gets cold, so I think he needs like a little sweater. It's shocking, and it's taken a few days for me to get used to his strange new shape. Anyway, I went to a vintage market and I got a new coat. So, there's that, and I'm about to go grocery shopping. I just finished making oat milk. It's raspberry flavored. I have been on an oat milking kick. I did go grocery shopping. I also got a bunch of new socks, which is so exciting. But an idea came to me last night when I was sleeping. Last week I made 4 batches of overnight oats. And so every morning I woke up and I could just grab overnight oats, eat them, no thought in my head. So I was thinking, this week, what if I tried out meal prepping breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I think it could be really interesting to see how much time it saves me. This is a week of meal prepping, and it's a little experiment. First, I figured we should make overnight oats. Boom. Done. Okay, for lunch, I was thinking fajita bowls. Well, that took about an hour, but I'm really excited and hungry. What's hot? Yeah, it's good. All right, well, let's see how this goes. We have 1 dinner and then 4 more days of this. It's gonna get pretty repetitive, so strap in for a very non-exciting rest of the video. So this is what I mean by blending oats. I feel like if you weren't a fan of grits, you probably wouldn't like this because it kind of reminds me of them. I did a little yoga this morning. It's very stress relieving. I actually haven't really been feeling much stress lately, so there isn't much to reduce. I guess now that I'm extra relieved, when I do get stressed, it'll just cancel out. The only thing I'm worried about, like I said earlier, is getting bored of food, but I'm normally an everyday oatmeal eater, so I know breakfast is gonna be exciting throughout the whole week.
Hi, it's lunchtime, or far past lunch actually. I've never been happier that I don't have to put effort into a meal. I'm so stressed. I just have a lot to do. But something that is exciting is this. I know you're probably like, I think it used to belong to UPS, and they probably put letters or brochures or mail items that customers could buy in it, and then decided that they didn't need it anymore. So I kind of want to spray paint it and put books in it or something.
Day 3 and we're getting a little wild. I'm having a salad, which should have been my dinner, for lunch. I was just craving a salad. Figured I'd want rice and fajita vegetables later. One thing that I have noticed throughout this whole process is I think initially I underestimated the appropriate size of a meal. Like, I got pretty hungry after lunch yesterday. I needed more salad after my first portion last night. So I've been having to kind of jack up my lunch and dinner. But other than that, I mean, I look forward to this. I guess it's only been 3 days. But, like, I was craving this.
Eating dinner a lot later than expected. It smells delicious. I feel like rice and vegetables are one of those things that kind of tastes really good stewed. So I'm hoping by Friday this whole shebang doesn't, you know, become bad. Throw some nutritional yeast on here. I roasted some chickpeas today. Add a few of these bad boys on here. Some sriracha. You haven't gotten to me yet. Rice, veg, fajita bowl. I wonder how long it'll take for me to hate you.
I think I'm done with the oats. I don't want any more oats. I just want like a savory piece of something. Toast. Never mind, I was being dramatic.
Back from class. This is normally around the time where I'd eat lunch, but I'm really not hungry
which is weird, because I know my breakfast wasn't like crazy or anything, but I think it's like the consistency of the food that I'm eating that's maybe like making my body so weird because it's healthy for the first time. Not that my normal eating habits weren't healthy or anything, I just feel like because I normally don't prep things, I tend to pick, so I just, you know, eat snacks throughout the day when I get like a sudden hunger pang. But because I've been eating consistent meals that are pretty filling, I just don't feel hungry yet. I'll wait until I do, but that's interesting. Normally I would punch someone for a sandwich. Something else I've been noticing, how much time I'm not spending cleaning dishes. I mean, this is probably a little bit unique to my situation just because I don't have a dishwasher and I go through about 3 times the amount of dishes because I like cook experimentally more often than most. But yeah, oh my gosh, there are some weeks when, you know, it takes me an hour to wash and dry dishes, and then I just do the same thing over again because once they're all clean and put back, they get dirty again. So if you find yourself hating doing dishes or having so many left over, this might be an answer. I'll check in later. Alligators. Day 5. Day 5. The last of the bunch. I have to kind of power it down because I have class. But I'll see you later.
Hello, hello. I'm about to make my last salad of the video. But this has become so routine that it doesn't even feel boring. It just feels like what I'm supposed to do, you know? It's lunchtime, time for a meal. I don't know, I feel like when you're in college or you just have a weird schedule and you are working during the times that maybe you should be eating or vice versa, you kind of lose track of your body's like internal food clock. It's also taught me what like a portion size looks like for me. The first portions that I made of everything were way too small, so that was interesting to figure out. I think as long as you don't get too rigid and strict with yourself, it can be a really healthy thing. I really liked this whole process here.